From that moment, Rukia fell madly in love with me.
He's like, oh yeah, let's hang out sometime. And I was like, nah.
I'm Jared.
Hi, and I'm Rukia, and we are the Rices. So we met in 2016. We were in college. I was a senior in college and Jared was a freshman. And the choreographer tasked the men to pick a woman from the line for them to dance and partner with. And he looked at me and he was like, oh, I want to pick her. So in the audition, we ended up dancing together, like doing a partnering thing.
First impression of her was obviously that she was beautiful. She's Black. She has a nice dancer body. She seemed like she knows how to move. So I was like, okay, I'm going to pick her. I texted her like, hey, this is me. And, was able to coordinate us, finally hanging out. February of 2021, we were at a conference. Funny enough, it was a love conference. We really began to reconnect, and we began to, really analyze, the prophetic destiny over our lives. And we were able to really, just find a friendship before we even got married, which I thought that, was very good and unique. And it was really allowing us to develop with one another. And
probably the first 6 months, or not even, it was like 3 months of our marriage, I had did something very crazy. I'm just gonna move back to New York. I started packing my bags. I was like, this is just not gonna happen. And he literally stood at the door. Like, there were steps to go downstairs to our main door in our apartment. And he stood there. He was like, you cannot go anywhere. We are going to work through this thing. And really, for that moment, it was a key moment for me, because it showed that he was willing to really fight for what the Lord had brought us into. And so that was something that I honored, because what I had done, I was deserving of being kicked out. But once again, he embraced me with the Father's love.
There was something that we discussed in premarital counseling, where our counselor asked us, is divorce an option for you? And we both 100% wholeheartedly said no.
Yeah.
I met back up with Rukia after she came back from Bible study. I was super aggressive. She's like, what is this? This is not you. Why are you acting like this? And through that moment, I realized that, wow, this is a woman that is actually going to benefit me and contribute to my life and my purpose and my destiny. Although I wasn't even really thinking about destiny and things like that, but it was just something that clicked in my spirit. And then from there, I had a series of just encounters with the Lord and just being around Rukia. And I just knew in my spirit that this is the woman who was going to be my wife.
He was willing to do the things of God with me, the things I was desiring to do. And it actually helped me redirect myself to really focus on the things of God. This must be a guy who sees me the way God sees me, because he wasn't dealing with me according to my flesh.
Being playful, being joyful with one another, not taking life so serious. Like, when you're around your spouse, that's the time where you can kind of let loose and, not think so heavily about all the things that life presents. One of the ways that they mark beauty standards is by the symmetry of somebody's face. And when I look at Rukia, literally, she has perfect symmetry. Her eyes, her cheeks, her smile, eyebrows, everything. And she takes on that motherly figure and role for just about anybody that she meets. She's always just there for people.
This man is a teacher at heart. Everything that he does, he wants to pour out information to people. He wants to break it down so that it's chewable for the person that's listening. And he treats me as such, even in our private time, in our relationship. Like, he literally teaches me everything about life, about the word, about myself. And so I love that he's able to break down things so that it's digestible for me. By my side, he always redirects me to the fact that I am who God says that I am.
And we're the Rices.